Welcome back to Relevant Radar TV, the pulse of everything that moves on two wheels. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most talked about midweight adventure bikes of the year, the 2026 CFMOTO 450 Limited Color Edition. This isn't just a splash of paint and a badge swap. CFMOTO has gone all in, offering serious value, premium aesthetics, and some clever engineering tweaks that aim to redefine what we expect from a sub-500cc adverb bike. Visually, this bike turns heads. The new color edition gets its name from the bold, vibrant livery that blends aggressive color gradients with a matte finish base coat. It's not just a cosmetic gimmick, it represents the model's evolution. You're getting a more striking, premium look, with anodized components, color-matched handguards, and gold-finished USD forks that stand out in any adventure crowd. But let's back up for a second. What is the 450 Limited, really? At its core, it's based on the already popular 450 mount platform, a midweight adverb tourer that's earned a solid reputation for being accessible, capable, and surprisingly refined. For 2026, the Color Edition takes everything good about the base 450 mount and enhances it. Under the hood, or rather the tank, you'll find the same 449cc parallel twin engine. It's a dock, liquid-cooled unit derived from CFMOTO's 450 senior sport bike, but retuned for adventure touring. You're looking at around 43.5 horsepower at 8,500 RPM, and 39 Newton-meters of torque at 6,500 RPM. That may not sound like earth-shattering power on paper, but trust USA, it's more than enough for spirited mountain riding, light trail work, and weekend touring. Where the engine really shines is in its delivery. The power curve is smooth, torque-rich, and the throttle mapping has been refined for this edition to reduce jerkiness at low speeds, a common adverb complaint that CFMOTO clearly listened to. Plus, the counterbalancer does a great job keeping vibes in check, even when you're pushing past 7,000 RPM. But a good adverb bike isn't just about power, it's about how it handles, and the 450 Limited Color Edition brings some subtle but meaningful chassis upgrades. It uses the same high-strength steel trellis frame as the base model, but it's been reinforced around the swing arm mount for better rigidity under load. Suspension comes from Kib, and it's fully adjustable both front and rear. You're looking at 200mm of travel at the front and 190mm at the rear, with rebound and compression settings that can be dialed in to match your terrain. Whether you're riding solo, loaded up with gear, or carrying a passenger, the suspension adapts well. The seat height sits at 820mm, with an optional low seat accessory available, dropping it to 800mm, making this one of the most approachable adventure bikes for shorter riders. Ground clearance, a solid 220mm, giving you enough room to tackle moderate off-road challenges with confidence. Let's talk weight. Fully fueled, the 450 Limited tips the scales at around 183 kilograms, which is impressively light for a bike in this category with long travel suspension and adverb-ready hardware. It's nimble, flickable in the corners, and planted enough to inspire confidence both on asphalt and light dirt. Braking is handled by J.1 calipers, with a 320mm single disc up front, and a 240mm disc at the rear. ABS is standard and switchable on the rear wheel, a huge plus for off-road riders who want full control on loose terrain. It's worth noting that brake feel has been improved for the Color Edition with a revised master cylinder and braided steel lines. Stopping power is sharp, progressive, and confidence-inspiring. Now, tech. The Color Edition ups the ante here. It features a 6.5-inch full-color TFT display, complete with smartphone connectivity, turn-by-turn navigation, and a tire pressure monitoring system as standard. The interface is intuitive and readable even in direct sunlight. The backlighting adjusts automatically based on ambient light, which is a nice touch on long rides. The LED lighting system is both stylish and functional, with a DRL that creates a distinct visual signature, and cornering lights that activate automatically based on lean angle. That's a feature we usually see on bikes twice this price. Speaking of which, let's talk numbers. The 2026 CFMOTO 450 Limited Color Edition is expected to hit the market at around $6,999. That's right, under $7K for a midweight adventure bike with fully adjustable suspension, advanced electronics, and a punchy twin-cylinder engine. It's a remarkable value proposition, especially when you compare it to other bikes in this space. Design-wise, the ergonomics are dialed in for comfort. The handlebars are wide and slightly raised, giving you a relaxed upright position. Foot pegs are rubber-mounted but can be removed for better grip off-road. The windscreen is adjustable without tools, and offers solid wind protection up to highway speeds. There's also a rugged skid plate, integrated crash bars, and a rear luggage rack as standard equipment. CFMOTO has really leaned into the adventure touring theme with their accessory catalog, offering aluminum panniers, soft luggage, heated grips, auxiliary lights, and even a center stand, all compatible with the 450 mount platform. The color edition also comes pre-wired for all of it, so installing accessories is plug and play. Fuel range is another area where this bike shines. With a 17.5-liter tank and a claimed efficiency of around 65 mpg US, you're looking at real-world range of nearly 300 miles between fill-ups. That's touring freedom without constant gas stops. And if you're wondering about reliability and dealer support, CFMOTO's global footprint has grown significantly over the past few years. In North America and Europe especially, dealer networks have expanded, and parts availability is improving fast. For those worried about long-term ownership, this bike comes with a 2-year unlimited mileage warranty, with extended coverage options available. So who's this bike for? If you're a new rider looking to step into the adverb world without breaking the bank, the 450 MT is approachable and unintimidating. If you're an experienced rider looking for a lighter weight second bike for weekend exploration, it'll surprise you with how capable and fun it is. It's not a hardcore enduro machine, and it's not built for decor. What it is, though, is a well-balanced all-rounder that punches way above its weight. It competes squarely with bikes like the KTM 390 Adventure, Royal Enfield Himalayan 450, and the Honda CRF 300L Rally. And in many ways, especially on features, it leapfrogs them. The color edition, with its factory upgrades, sharper aesthetics, and tech additions, only widens the gap. If you're still riding under the impression that Chinese bikes can't hang with the big names, this bike will challenge that bias in the best way possible. CFMOTO has taken real feedback from real riders, and they're building better, smarter machines every year.